Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Of course, I am your favorite random man, Future King of YouTube. Terrence is in the building today. So, how are you guys doing? So, all right. So, of course, y'all heard the news like last week that Kevin Conroy has passed away due to cancer. The crazy thing was Saturday. No, sorry, Friday. I was preparing to do a review for Wakanda, so Wakanda Forever, and so I think a friend of mine on Facebook, I saw him change his, I believe his profile to to the animated series Batman. I'm like, okay, no, I mean, like, who doesn't change their profile icon from time to time? But I was really curious, and I can't remember what he said for Barbados. But he was like, I can't remember. He's like, rest in peace, Kevin. I'm like, rest in peace, Kevin. I'm like, Kevin. I was like, what do you mean? So I said Kevin Conroy. I'm like, what's going on? So I did some digging and I looked, and I was like, completely dumbfounded to see Kevin Conroy has passed away due to cancer. And I couldn't believe it because I didn't know, like nobody didn't know, and I believe he pretty much kept that to himself. So that, man, those you know, like Batman the animated series, really, but Batman animated series, he really, to me, defined Batman. He like, again, that shaped my childhood. Because those, you know, I talked about Stan Lee and how I had a chance to meet him. Y'all know the story, and pretty much I'll say it again. And I was at Motor City Comic Con. I can't remember what year he was there. I wanted to meet this guy who shaped my childhood. You know, you always want to meet. I met several different Power Rangers, Jason and Tommy. You know, I met them. I met Zach. You know what I'm saying? Meeting them was like cool. Then though, I wasn't able to meet Stan Lee at Motor City Comic Con because different shenanigans and stuff they ain't explained. But at Michigan Comic Con, I was able to meet Kevin Conroy. Kevin, like I said, Kevin Conroy, just like you, like through the '90s with animated cartoons, man, he really defined Batman. He was just, oh. God, I cannot express enough. And those night, and here's the story. And I don't think I told the story. If I did, well, I'm telling it again. When I was at Michigan Comic Con, the first year they had it, I want to say it was 2016. I could be wrong. I remember I didn't have enough money to take a picture because I really wanted a picture, and I didn't get the picture. I know the blue screen probably might blue this out. So this book right here, called it's the ultimate guide to Dark Knight, or no, to Batman. And I got the next best thing. Hold on, let me go to the page. I put this page up. I mean, I put this picture up on my Facebook. I didn't put it on my Twitter, but I put it on my Facebook and my fan page. So let me show you guys right here. Again, with the blue screen, it's probably gonna blur it out, like it's gonna be kind of blotted out. But right there. I hope y'all see it. Kevin Conroy said to Terrence, I am Batman, Kevin Conroy. Again, like probably because I got my blue screen, it's gonna be kind of like gone out. But man, and I just to have that moment to talk to him, like it's something. I know, say in certain circumstances, it's not good to meet your heroes. This is one of those where I'm happy I met my hero. You know, it's like those you say. I said it many times, like, when it comes to people who shape my childhood, or not just my childhood, like my teenage years growing up, it was just something, man. I can't express it. It's just like meeting a rock star. And those, you know, like I know, like when it comes to certain voice actors, you're they're rock stars, but they just like you and me, just get paid. They get paid more. Sadly, sometimes they don't get paid enough. But and then the last thing Kevin Conroy did was I think voice wise was Batman for Multiverses, and bro, it was hard. It was really hard because I personally didn't want to believe that he was gone. I did not want to believe that, and like I said, because the whole plan was Friday was talk about Wakanda Forever. But I changed all that because honestly, guys, I don't like doing videos like this. But the reason I'm doing the videos like this because I will not just show support, but show my love for Kevin Conroy. And like I said, just meeting him. And then I hope I'm saying this right. If I'm not, please let me know in the comments. Don't be douchebags about it. But how he say it was how he said it's not. I can't remember his saying. Jesus, I practice in my head. I think he said it's not who we are underneath, but it's what we do. That's what counts. I hope I'm saying right. Like I think it's not who we are underneath. It's what we do. What counts. And the main thing I love about Batman, and I yes I know Batman right now is somewhat darker in tone, which certain aspects of storytelling I don't mind. Batman. It's like I remember I had this argument. I had this argument with a buddy of mine saying Batman wasn't a superhero. I was like, Batman is a superhero because a person don't have superpowers don't make them a superhero. It's what they do, and what Batman does, which I love and enjoy about Batman. You know, he got a code. He doesn't kill, and Kevin Conroy does him so. I want to say he voiced Red Hood. I mean, I want to say he voiced Batman and Batman Under the Red Hood or Batman Red Hood, wherever the animated movie was. And the way he just embodied him, not just Batman, but the way he does Bruce Wayne, and the way he just like he was our Batman. He was our Batman, and I just cannot express how much that not just meeting him, but listen to him play Batman in some of the other mediums, like from Batman, Superman, Doom, Batman, Superman, Public Enemies. It was another one when they had to go against when they Supergirl and stuff like that. So many, man. It's I'm trying not to cry because like I met this person who I really enjoyed. And it's like it really does something just to shake his hand, man, to meet him, to talk to him, say thank you for shaping my childhood, thank you for doing this fantastic character to embody him. Kevin Conroy pretty much says I got a video clip. It's about 4.5 minutes, a little bit longer, which is going to be the ending part. But when I watched the video and he talked about how much Batman means to him, he was more than a man. He was a superhero. Like the way, like I literally, I tell you, like Batman literally, is my number 2. Spider-Man's number 1, but Batman's my number 2 because you're a man among gods. You're a guy who doesn't have superpowers, and yet I know my buddy Ultra Fatality. He's not the biggest Batman fan, but Batman is just that iconic of a character, man. The way he handles stuff, and even like when he told Jason Todd, like the reason I won't kill the Joker, because he fears Gotham might bring him somebody even deadlier than the Joker, or if he crossed that line, he won't cross it. There's been many like storytelling if Batman crossed that line. Look at like DC, I think it's like Death Metal. I think it's Dark Metal. I'm sorry, I'm getting it wrong. So many different stories that look at the Grim Knight and stuff like that, and you saw like what if Batman crossed that line and stuff like that. But even with Batman Beyond, bro, I mean, man, it's like I can't express how much. Again, like I said, look again back to this Batman book. And like the funny thing was when I found out that he passed away, I literally was looking for this book because I knew he signed it. The problem that I had was finding this book was I had another Batman book, but it's all white cover and it had I think it had like Batman like in all black. I can't remember. I can't find the book, but I remember I looked. I was looking everywhere. I nearly tore my whole basement just trying to find this book. And the one that I told Kevin Conroy when I met, I said thank you. I just kept telling him thank you because you really just helped shape my love for characters like this. That's why I'm wearing this Batman shirt now. So yeah, it sucks, man. It do. I ain't know he was gonna sick, man. If I had a chance to talk to Kevin Conroy one more time, I'll get a picture with him. Because I said, hey, can I get a picture with you? That's the one thing. Another thing I want to say is before I end this video off, I know I have started Arkham City like years, like maybe 2 or 3, but yeah, about 3 or 4 years back. I'm going to finish that Let's Play in honor of Kevin Conroy. Because those he did Arkham City and Arkham Knight, and I hope to get that Let's Play either started this week or next week. I'll finish it. I just want to say, guys, we also got to look after each other as well. Take care of yourself. Keep each other in good arms and good spirits and good hopes. I know I'm kind of being low. I know I'm not close to my mic, and I'm sorry. I just hate talking about stuff like this, especially with people who, like Robin Williams and Stan Lee, who I wish I would have met. He's like those guys really shaped my childhood. That's the only thing that sucks. I didn't get a chance to meet Stan Lee or Robin Williams. I'm blessed to actually get to meet Kevin Conroy. So we're gonna wrap this up. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering too much. It sucks, man. I do. Wakanda Forever reaction will be up tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just gonna wrap this up, guys. It sucks, but I do want to say thank you, Kevin Conroy. Rest in paradise, rest in heaven. And for this video, for end this video, I'm gonna show the clip of how Kevin talk about Batman, what it means to him, and just all that. But again, Kevin Conroy, thank you so much for what you've done, and God bless you, sir. Y'all stay random. See y'all in this video.
So this is actually the 30th year officially of Batman the Animated Series. But then that evolved into Batman and Robin, and then Batman Beyond, and then the Justice League, and then the Arkham games, and then all the direct-to-video movies. I mean, it's a job that just kept growing and growing over time. I know how lucky I am to have played this role. And one thing I didn't understand when I started doing it was really how the character resonates with the audience. Batman has a special place in people's hearts. It's not like that for Superman or the Flash or Wonder Woman. It is different with Batman. When I go to Comic-Cons, which I love to do, because when you do a voice, you send your performance, you put your heart and soul into it, and you send your performance out into the ether, and you never get to get that feedback from the audience that I'm so used to from stage work. So when I go to Comic-Cons, I discovered that's where I could get that feedback from. And the interaction with the audience and the fans has been extraordinary. The stories that I hear from people about how Batman got them through a dark time in their life, or a difficult childhood, or a challenging home life, how much he means to them, is really extraordinary. And so I think Batman has a special place in people's hearts. And I think the reason is because of all the superheroes, he's the only one who's actually not a superhero. He has no superpowers. He can't fly. He can't bend metal. He can't see through walls. He's a human being. He's a man. He's like you and me. I mean, he does extraordinary things, but he does them through force of his will and through his physical strength and his passion. And that inspires people, because it means that you don't have to have superpowers to have a positive effect on the world.
That is true.
To give to the world. And that's a wonderful lesson for everybody, that we can all be involved, we can all give what we can of ourselves to leave this world a better place. That's the whole Batman lesson. How do you leave the world a better place? How do you make your life count by leaving the world better than it was before you arrived? That to me is the Batman story. And he means so much to people because we can all do that in one way or another. Everybody can contribute something. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. You don't have to cure cancer. You can plant a beautiful garden. You can raise a beautiful child. Everyone has something that they can contribute. So that to me is what Batman means to people.
That is awesome. Thank you.